What's up, gamers? Hope you all are having an absolutely fantastic day today. I know I am, and recently, this was not today, but recently, I did find this video, and it's absolute horseshit. It's not good. The comment section is a bunch of, like, anti-religion retards, and this guy is just like, you seem like a meat writer, bro, and to people who are criticizing him in his comments, like, for rightful reasons, for semi-rightful reasons. So let's get into it. Anyway, and also, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, man. I'm trying to get out of the trenches. Also, I'm pretty sure Road Breach is gonna try to fucking expose me soon, man. So we gotta get to higher steps than Road Breach. Of course, if you are pro gamers, you must subscribe.
On, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again with another YouTube video. So today I decided I'm just going to take a few minutes to talk about what's going on with the Jidon, Kayla, Skeeter Jean, EDP situation going on. So there's a lot to cover to the buildup of this. If you guys have not been on the Reddit, haven't been watching my previous videos, haven't been watching other YouTubers' videos, because it became pretty mainstream. Basically, EDP was caught again flirting with a 15-year-old girl, that girl being Kayla Hoskins, who I actually end up getting on for a somewhat of an interview. It was more of a just hang out and talk. And
why are you trying to talk with some 15-year-old girls, little bro? Also, that's obviously fucking irony, you retards.
Talk about the situation, but basically she gave out a lot of proof and evidence in her video saying that EDP actually contacted her first, and all this stuff, and you know, a lot of people are calling her a clout chaser. Whatever, you know what, I already talked about that. That's not what we're going to get into. But basically the thing we're going to get into is we found out that actually Jidon ended up confronting EDP at his dialysis center in Vegas, and the information he got was from Kayla, because Kayla actually knew Jidon, or was at least in his Discord, and was actually able to get a hold of his managers and his Discord moderators, and was able to transfer him a lot of the evidence, in which he and Skeeter Jean got on a plane, flew to Vegas, and confronted him in front of his dialysis center. And that's kind of what we knew. And then Jidon decided to hype it up a bunch on his Instagram, saying, look, we actually did do this. We might as well talk about it now.
So you guys know it's not CGI.
It's going to be released soon, you know, and then it turns out that he's just not fucking releasing it. He's just decided to hop on stream multiple times and say, yeah, I'm not releasing it. I'm not releasing it. This is the fucking second time he's phased drugged us when it comes to EDP. The first time was when he was supposed to interview him 3-4 months ago, and EDP last minute, I will give him that, EDP last minute did say that he wanted money, in which Jidon's like, I'm not fucking paying this guy, I'm not paying this pedophile, even though in my personal opinion, paying him versus just giving him a bunch of clout and attention on the internet are pretty much both evils. That's my huge issue with Jidon, is he tries to dabble his hand in EDP content and content about pedophiles, but he doesn't understand the fact that you have to take a couple hits to talk about this kind of stuff. If you're going to do a video on EDP and try to interview him, unfortunately, you're going to have to pay him. He's not going to do it for free. And the fact that Jidon thought EDP was going to do it for free is a complete miscalculation on him and his team's issues, and his manager's issue, which, by the way, we're going to get into his manager, because his manager is a piece of shit. But basically, yeah, so I guess, you know, EDP flanked out, and then he's like, look, Sneeko, if you want to pay him to get him in the interview, do it. Sneeko's like, my Cash App isn't working. He's like, look, I'm not paying him. If someone else wants to pay him, that's fine. Which, again, it's like, what the fuck, dude? What's the difference between you paying him and someone else? You know, you're not going to take the moral hit, I guess.
Oh my fucking god. Dude, this guy cannot comprehend the fact that the whole term, if you ever heard the term blood on your hands, that's literally what it means. It means if you don't have the blood on your hands, you're not the one committing this, you're not the one doing this shit. If you pay him, you're not directly supporting a fucking pedophile. That'd be like, let's say you were a pedophile. I'm not saying you are. Fucking keep the retards in my comment section. But let's say you were a pedophile. If I paid you, I would be supporting you. And guess what? Jidon does not want to fucking support him. Whoa, crazy.
But basically, the whole live stream was complete botch, and then he ended up leaving the live stream on for a while on YouTube, saying EDP 445 interview, even though he didn't fucking interview him. And I called him out in my previous video on my previous channel about the fact that he left the VOD up saying that he interviewed EDP, even though he clearly didn't. But anyways, the reason...
Does this motherfucker not understand what, like, a VOD is? The entire purpose of having a VOD channel, or VODs, is so then you can just profit off of, like, live streams, which you're already profiting off of. This entire fucking concept of a VOD, dude. Like, we'll look, like, the next point is honestly my favorite, because it's brain dead. But regardless of that, like, I don't understand why this guy's, oh my gosh, it said EDP 445 interview whenever he didn't fucking interview it. Oh my gosh, guys. What the fuck? I need to continue clutching my pearls. Like, dog, shut the fuck up. You are not that special. Yeah, but again, like I said, the next point is my fucking favorite. It's hilarious.
The reason why that's also connected is because that's how EDP found Kayla, was Jidon. And I didn't think about this before until Kayla brought it up. Jidon literally got EDP into his Discord to talk about stuff filled with minors. A lot of Jidon's fans are minors. So he ended up inviting this predator into his Discord filled with minors, and that's how EDP actually got a hold of Kayla. And even Jidon brings it up, like, really weirdly in the Penguin Zero thing, where he's like, yeah, I kind of alley-ooped EDP.
The girl was in my Discord, and that's how he found her. And he messaged her because she had all of her social media in her Discord stuff. So you could say I, like, low-key threw an alley to him. Sadly, you know, if he would have just asked me, you know, I would have put him on with someone around his age. But
it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, you kind of did. Like, you literally invited him into a fucking Discord filled with minors. You know what I mean? Can we talk about that for a second? Because even Kayla brings it up, how weird that was. You know, so that's actually how EDP found Kayla, and then Kayla was able to actually get a hold of the managers and was able to send him a bunch of stuff. And I didn't know about this previously either, because I assumed that when she realized she was being groomed, she sent all the information back, and then she stopped talking to EDP. Apparently, Jidon's manager actually told her to keep talking to EDP, and that's where the huge issue comes in. That's when I'm like, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? If Jidon's manager was actually a decent human being, he would have been like, okay, cool. Stop talking to him, block him, we're going to take the information, and we're going to go confront him.
Okay, so I'm gonna absolutely bitch this guy out in like 30 seconds. I will concede a couple things. Really, one thing. One, Jidon was hugely fucking irresponsible by inviting EDP into his Discord. He could have done that in a way better way. He, in all honesty, should have not ever invited him into his Discord. You should have just made a fucking private DM with him, or made a DM group chat or whatever. You don't have to use this server. But this shit that this guy's going on about how, oh my gosh, the manager contacted her mother, which I know he didn't say that, but later in this video, it's either that or the next video, which I will unfortunately have to edit. But yeah, like, pretty much the manager contacted this girl's fucking mother, or like their parents, and were like, hey, are you okay with your daughter helping us sting, like doing a sting operation on this creep? And the parents were like, sure, we don't care. We're glad that our daughter is fucking doing, like, not being a massive degenerate. Guess what, dude? This guy keeps fucking bitching about it. Like, dude, this is a 16-year-old girl. This is another thing. Why would anybody ever want to fucking date a 16-year-old girl? They're so fucking obnoxious. And two, I mean, that's really it. But yeah, this argument of, oh yeah, them trying to gather more evidence for the sting is fucking horrible. Oh no! Let me continue to clutch my pearls and clutch my fucking esophagus. Because I could not comprehend the fact that some people, that, like, there's something called gathering evidence for a fucking sting. Oh, wait, fuck, I forgot one thing. Another thing. The argument of, yeah, well, Skeeter Jean, Jidon didn't post it. He's saying Skeeter Jean should. I mean, it's a fine argument. I wouldn't debate somebody on it, but it's fine. But regardless of that shit, Skeeter Jean is like a fucking professional at this shit. He's done this probably hundreds of times. He knows about how to do this shit more than anybody else probably in the game, other than the fucking police officers. He is the police on his side. He knows police officers probably. So I think it's fair to expect the professional to fucking upload the video. I think that's a fair fucking
That's it. He shouldn't have not have told her to keep talking to EDP. That is genuinely so fucked up, and I cannot, defend that at all. You know what I mean? I was under the impression that Jidon just took the information and went, but it turns out that Jidon's manager actually told her to keep talking. That's when you start putting content in front of actual people being harmed. And that's when I'm not okay with it. You know, I'm fine with people doing content on EDP, but as soon as you start putting real life people in harm's way to do the content, that's when I'm not about it. And that's what pisses me off. And then on top of that, now he's literally saying how he's not even going to fucking release the footage and how he's pushing it on Skater. He said, look, guys, if you want to see it, Skater Gene has the option to upload it. Skater Gene can upload it. You know what I mean? And obviously some of Jadion's defense is going to be the fact that he's scared to get his channel strike down, because that is a possibility. Even though YouTube themselves said it's fine as long as police are present, and apparently the police were present at one point. But basically he's scared that he's going to get his channel taken down. He's scared that he's going to take a morality hit for uploading this. Get caught and found out about how actually terribly he handled this situation. A lot of people are like, especially me, were like, this actually might work. This might actually work. This might actually do something. But it turns out that it actually could ruin the court case. You know, before I was like, you know, it's a little iffy, but I mean, it's content, but it's a little iffy. Apparently, this actually footage and him actually confronting EDP could actually dismiss the court case. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a crazy situation. So he fucking hyped it up, and then now he's realizing, maybe I shouldn't release it. Maybe that isn't a good idea. You know what I mean? And now, to fucking try to backtrack and try to stop people from hating on him, he's doing like Bible study now. And don't get me wrong, I'm religious. I understand it. I get it. But the fact that to use religion to try to get away from backlash is insane. So instead of people going to his channel right now and calling him a fraud and calling him out for who he is, and calling his manager a complete fucking piece of shit for allowing Kayla to keep talking to him, instead he's got people saying, oh, thanks for following Jesus, thanks for doing this. And then Kayla even brought this up. The motherfucker promotes Raw Dog merch as he's talking about religion and following Jesus Christ and stuff like that. Like, you can't make this shit up. And I hate people who use religion in order to get away from controversy, in order to try to, like, you know, make themselves look good. It's like they're completely fine with following religion as long as it's like, you know, making themselves look good. You know what I mean? Isn't Jidon also the same guy who's going to be betting on the Logan Paul fight? Isn't, like, gambling a huge no-no in religion? But anyways, yeah.
Dude, literally, try to keep that same energy, man. Because I understand why it's impossible for you to understand. One, the fact that there's a concept known as trying to get evidence for a fucking sting. Like, dude, this is the worst thing ever. This is one of the worst things ever. Two, this guy's trying to bitch about religion. About how, oh my gosh, Jidon's trying to use religion as a scapegoat. No, he's not, first of all. He had been talking about religion and shit for, like, a lot of time. I'd watched some of his VODs at one point. I'm not a fan of Jidon. I think that his content is cringe as shit. But I just don't like seeing people get, like, bullshitted. And this is bullshit. It just is, dude. Like, I just don't understand why it's so difficult for this guy to understand that people will turn to religion. As well as, again, this is a controversy. I'm not sure if I already said that in this clip. I will definitely have to ruin the again. But this is a controversy. Not very many people know about this. You and your 16-year-old girlfriend might care a lot. But I'm sorry. Welcome to the real world. 95% of the fucking people on the internet, on YouTube, in the commentary, in the fucking this space that would care about this, don't. You know why? It's a fucking controversy. Nobody cares. Get a life, dude. Go get a job. I promise you'll be able to play better games than this shitty fucking chibi Gundam game. Alright, man? Like, play a different game. On another note, again, so this guy, he's pretty much bitching about the fact that, you know, he's not releasing the footage. Yet he is also bitching about the fact that he might fuck up the court case by releasing the footage. Like, which one is it? You don't want him to release the footage because you might fuck the court case up, or you want to him to release the footage or the interview or whatever, because, you know, he had a bot up that has the interview. It has the name EDP445 interview, but it doesn't have it. Oh no, let me continue to clutch my fucking pearls. Oh my gosh. He didn't change the name of a bot. Oh no. Let me continue to cry like a little baby. Well. For someone who's religious, you do not seem to know very much about religion, given the fact that, you know, there's nothing in the Bible about gambling. The gambling's fine, according to the Bible. Nobody gives a fuck about the Bible and gambling, dude. Like, keep that same energy, my man.
So a huge L on Jidon. I don't know if the footage is actually ever going to be released. It possibly could be released by Skeeter Gene. But the fact is they're also going to want to monetize it because this video is obviously going to blow up. I'm for one, I do want to see the footage, obviously, but if it's going to affect the court case, if they actually release it, even though I think it already has fucked the court case, the fact that they even went and confronted EDP, but if it's like I genuinely want to see it, but if it's going to fuck with the court case, don't release it. You know what I mean? But then don't fucking hype it up for the last fucking month. And then all of a sudden now Kayla's getting a lot of the shit pushed on her. You know what I mean? And she doesn't deserve all the people coming to her and fucking shit talking her about Jidion's fuck up. A grown man who should have a handle on the situation. But anyways, that's...
Make sure to like and subscribe to this video if you absolutely positively loved it. Oh wait, fuck me in the ass. I have another video. I'll be releasing the video soon, probably next week, because I wanna get this video edited well. Ow! I just hit my fucking cheek with my microphone. That's fucking sucks. But yeah, man. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day / night. Remember, like and subscribe. Like I said, like and subscribe with the bell on, bruh. Enjoy the rest of y'all's day. And remember, positivity and happiness, dude.